Octopus there, ASMR.
Alright, who won the Olympics 2083? Was it every odd year? I don't remember, every 4 years, something like that. Looks like the American. Yeah, Trononauts won. Oh. God. This early, really? Robot Factory, this is Clark. Oh, hey boss, how's it going? No, I haven't had a single customer all day. Why do you have me here at like 4 in the morning? Honestly. I know we've talked about this, but okay. Alright, well, just, you asked me how I was doing, and I thought I'd be honest with you. So, there you have it. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Jonesy's here. I haven't gone downstairs, but I think I saw his car, but I could be wrong. I mean, they all look the same. So, okay. Well, I don't have his phone number. You want me to look up his phone number in the directory, really? Isn't that illegal? I thought that was against the law. Okay, so it's my job to break the law. I'm not getting paid extra to break the law, boss. Why? Whatever you say, I'll call him. Bye. I'm gonna call him in a minute. I get paid by the hour here at the Robot Factory. It doesn't bother me none. Let's see, as I was saying, looks like the electronic astronauts won by 27 in the space race of 2003. Their opponents, the opponents were the Cosmic Killers. That's a pretty good team. Oh, I used to be a huge fan. He's calling me back. What's up, boss? No, I haven't called him yet. Okay. Alright, I'm on it. Since I have no other choice, it's time to call Jonesy. He's probably just downstairs, but I don't feel like standing up and walking down there. Not happening. I don't get paid extra for that. Bring. That's all I hear all day. Bring. That's all I hear all day. Hey Johnson, it's Clark. Yeah, I'm upstairs. Why? Wait, turn on your music. What are you listening to, man? I long as you're on your way soon. Alright, man. Alright, I'll see you then. Oh, it's probably gonna be probably another 4 to 5 minutes before it even is on its way here. Why am I even here? Hello. The name's Jonesy. Senior mechanic here at the robot factory. You're gonna have to excuse my abrasive appearance and behavior this morning because, as you can see, I've already had a hell of a night. So, this ought to help take the edge off, right? Don't worry. I took Clark's advice and took a flying saucer cab to get here. I didn't bother driving my own. I would have wrecked into an asteroid on the way, so just playing it safe. It cost me about half my paycheck, but here I am working overtime. How to make up for it. Work hard so I can play hard. So anyways, so if you're watching this video, I'm going to be straight with you. You're going to be dealing with people like me here at the robot factory every single day. So, I hope you like to drink. And if you don't drink, I hope you like to smoke. Because we all do. And if you don't, well, I hope you're one hell of a character. Because we won't have a lot in common if that's the case. Nonetheless, it's a pretty good job. We mainly work in the manufacturing sector of robots. You know, we're the robot factory, but we make all kinds of different makes and models and uses. Right now, we have an order for, ironically enough, there's a really need for valet parker robots. Like, you know, when you fly your flying saucer and there isn't even enough room and space. Like, that's why it's called space. There's space everywhere. But no, in 2084, it's even worse than it was in 2016. You ever a place called New York City? Well, you know, when they used to drive their little cars, what they're called, you know, I don't even know how they even managed to live back then. But a valet guy, robot, I guess you can say the valet parker, right? That's their job title. Hey, park your car for you because you're too damn lazy to park it yourself. And I hope you give them a tip. So we've taken the human element out of that job, just like so many others. We've replaced the complicated, dramatic, you know, complaining, naggy human, and replaced it with a robot, which, as you know, our robots are pure perfection. They never cry, they never complain, they don't even ask for a paycheck. So you can imagine, you know, how much we cut our prices, how much we turned up our profits after we started producing those guys. Because those valet parkers were the worst. Now we got plenty of them. Anyways, that's another story. So, if you do end up getting a job here, if I haven't already scared you away, excuse me, and congratulations. You're going to be just like me when you grow up. Ain't that exciting? But, to please the boss, I guess I do have to teach you something here today, so I guess the first thing you gotta do before you start building a robot is, put on your safety glasses. So just slide those little guys on, and then this is only step one. Now, step two, you don't want to breathe in stardust. Stardust is, well, can't say it's the worst thing I've ever inhaled. They frown upon us breathing in stardust, but I gotta tell you, I think some of the employees here, they do it on purpose because, it might be kind of unhealthy for you. It just comes straight from the dark side of the moon, or the asteroids, or the unidentified flying objects. Glasses are fogging up. Too damn cold in here. And you turn on the heater, it's too early. But that's stardust. It'll make you feel real funny, especially if you take a couple of whiffs of it. I make it look like an accident. Helps me get me through the long day in the warehouse, right? Especially those warehouse guys, I'll tell you. If you'll excuse me. Yeah. That's the stuff. That's even tastier than breathing in stardust. Anyways, the mask. The trick is when you walk past the vents, or you're working on a robot and the stardust is just grinding up and getting in the air, getting all over yourself. You just gotta. Oh, my bad. Oh. Yeah. Otherwise, just make sure the supervisor ain't looking. You'll start. Yeah, I've seen some people go a little bit overboard. They start sitting on the couch, and they open up a bag of chips, and they start listening to bands that were 100 years ago. There's a band called Pink Floyd, and the same people that inhale stardust usually listen to Pink Floyd. Ironically, it's like a universal thing. I don't know what it's about them, but they're a pretty cool band for being 100 years old. It's just the stereotype for you. But I guess the point in the matter is putting on the face mask, the gas mask. A little piece of paper that goes up on your nose, just to not breathe on the stardust. But it's not telling you not to do it, but you didn't hear it from me, okay? Anyways, as soon as you got that all taken care of, you're going to make sure that your tools are clean. Now, these are just a couple of, you've seen plenty of these before, right? Standard wrenches, that's all there is to it, really. So, let's check it out. Let's go build some robots, shall we? So, just, I got a lot of crap on here. I got a lot of atomic sludge, and I got a lot of plasma. And I got some asteroid sand, some moon dirt all caught up on the edge of that. Just take one wrench, rub it against the other, it's all good. If you want to go to the sink and rinse them off, you can, but that's just too much work. Just scrape it really good. That's all you really need to do. So I do it anyway, and I've worked here for 18 years. Yeah, I'll tell you, 8 years in the robotics academy, and 4 years in the graduate program. Here I am 18 years later, right? Of course, if I lived to be 400, I still got like another 360 years to work my ass off. So building robots, it's kind of, it's not really my passion. I mean, after all, it is a job and all, but I can't really complain. I mean, at least I'm not like those guys back in 2016 when they had to build cars. Like, I can only imagine the kind of job conditions they had to work under, right? No stardust. Really? They had to breathe exhaust, the stuff that made you feel sick. You didn't even get happy from it. But, come on, man. I don't even think they had stardust back then. Those poor chaps. Yeah, it must have been like the worst year in history. But, I see like a lot of interesting stuff come in. Some people aren't satisfied with their robots. They come and drop them off, and we have to act like we care, and we have to do our best to repair them. And, this one not so satisfied customer came over and said that her robot had malfunctioned. And it was it was the pet groomer robot, and what it ended up doing was, I guess it got carried away grooming the cat that she had hired the robot to perform its purpose in life to do. Hired it for what it was made for. It was grooming pets, and I guess it shaved a bulb. And she told me the only reason she had the cat was because it matched her carpet. So she got this orange cat. Now it's a hairless cat, and so I told her, why don't you just install hardwood floors, so that way the cat matches the floor. If you're so strict on your pets matching the carpet that you would bring them to a robot groom in the first place, she didn't like that. We got one less customer, but hey, we're a massive corporation. This is just a small, mom and pop shop branch. It's not like corporate's gonna miss one angry lady, right? If anything, I did her a favor. I did the whole company a favor. So, alright, so looks like your wrenches are nice and clean now. Just got a little something. Just a little chunk of asteroid or some foreign substance right there in the rock, but there we go. Scrape it out there for you real quick. There we go. Alright, we got a couple of clean wrenches. That's just really, honestly, like the only people that care about cleanliness around here. Certainly not me, but quality assurance. That job's, I don't know how they do it. They make sure things look good. So you say, this robot looks good. This robot looks like it's built and done. It ought to perform well. It should be able to do its job. Stamp, next. It looks good. Okay, should do its job. Stamp, next. And they're driving me crazy. Like over and over again. Just assuring that our products are a high quality robot. Man, I'm the lead mechanic. I only do high quality. Are they seriously going to think that I would put out a bad product? No. Me put out a subpar product? Unthinkable. Right? So, after you've got your glasses on, just make sure they're nice and clean. I don't want any residue, stardust obstructing my vision. Alright. Make sure you got your mask. Always make sure your mask is clean. Because, like if the big boss comes around and you don't look any cleaner than the robots that come in, he won't be happy about that. He's kind of a jerk, really. Meaning, come on, it's Friday night. I'm where I usually am, at the Shooting Star Bar. Yeah, but Clark, I really owed it to him. He's covered my shift about 3 times in just the last week, so And, I'll tell you, the Shooting Star Bar, it's a lot more of an inhaling stardust during the workday, Oh, the place is awesome. Oh, so many cyber goth babes down there, man, I'll tell you. That's the place to be on a Friday night, man. If you're into cyborgs, or you're into the sci-fi realm, if you're a nerd like that, man, Shooting Star Bar, I'll tell you, we should go sometime, but assuming you're actually going to work here with me, but guaranteed at this point you won't even be interested in working, right? If you're still with me today, I got a couple of things to show you before you consider your employment at our branch. So, first things first. When you get your robot, the proper way to just snip its wires, because sometimes, these wires they're like spaghetti, they're like pasta, they just go flying all over the place and get all wrapped up on each other. So I think it's the most easiest thing to do is trim it down to size. As soon as you get a robot, make sure the wires are all correctly, the correct lengths, because otherwise you're just asking for a world of trouble. So anyways, basically, there's one technique to it. You just gotta now make sure you don't accidentally electrocute yourself, because some of these robots, they don't have an on and off switch. We deal with some really classic old school robots, and some of them just have a cord where you're just plugging into the wall. Like really, what is this, 2016? Cords plugging into the wall? I thought everything was just. I thought you didn't even need to plug anything in anymore. Just hit the on switch. You're good to go. Batteries charging? What? God, I'm glad I live in 2084. I was born back then. Well, I probably wouldn't be working on robots, I'll tell you that much. They didn't have squat back then. They had like robots in movies, TV shows, and comic books in their dreams, man. But hey, 2084, it ain't exactly a dream world, okay? So I mean, there used to be this thing called the ocean, but then it just pretty much became a new continent, just of trash, just one giant junkyard. Because I guess the ocean, it pretty much turned into this giant, whirlpool, and over time, all those assholes back in history just kept, throwing trash on the beach, and throwing crap in the water, and over time it just really added up, and kind of absorbed the ocean into the trash, and there was a couple of world wars over who would claim the territory of Trashland, as it was called. It even has a little flag, and it even has its own currency, and ironically, red plastic cups, kind of like the ones we drink out of at the Shooting Star Bar. I'll tell you that much. So we should really go sometime, man. I like you. You're not a bad guy. I can just already tell that if you want to get hired at the robot factory, you, my friend, are in good hands if you stick with me. So stick with your friend Jonesy, and I'll keep you safe. I mean, after all, this is a how-to safety video, how to safely work around the robot factory. So, as I was saying, sorry, I got the bar scene on the mind here. Let me just finish this off real quick, just clear my head a little bit. There we go. Oh yeah. Okay. Jones is feeling good. So, where was I again? Oh yeah, chopping wires, cutting them to the correct length now. There you go. Just mainly, you just give them a little squeeze. Don't try too hard. You know what I mean? You don't want to cut the wire too hard. You don't want to strain yourself. You don't want to accidentally, hurt your hand. Or who would work too hard at a place like this, man? I think that's the first rule of working at the robot factory. Don't work hard. You're gonna overwork yourself if you work hard. So don't sweat it, man. Just give it a nice little squeeze, just a little cut, And occasionally, if you ever get a used robot and you have to do maintenance or repair on it, the wires, I can almost guarantee you, are going to be completely screwed up. So that's when you take your hand like this. Just imagine we got the wires, okay? I'm not going downstairs and finding me a robot to show you. It's too much work. You know, you can use your imagination. Kind of like how I use my imagination to convince myself that I'm an attractive guy and I've got confidence. You know, at a place like the Shooting Star Bar, you need those two things to try to meet cyborg girls. You know, cyborg ladies. I haven't had much luck lately, so it's probably because I work at a place like this. But one of these days, I'm gonna find me a nice cyborg. Oh, that reminds me, I gotta tell you. The other day, me and Clark, I finally took him out. Finally decided to get him off he was awfully stressed out, and he needed to just get out and enjoy himself for once in his little dismal, solitary life. And I said, man, we just head down there into the bar, and he's not much of a drinker. He's nothing like me, but, you know, I told him, I was like, man, you need to get yourself a girlfriend. Like, come on, man, how many years has it been? I've been working with you here at the robot factory for way too damn long, and you don't even have nobody bringing you lunch, man. You eat out of the vending machine, and that stuff's unhealthier than the shit I eat, man. God, I mean, I used to head out, and they say I get fast food and whatnot. Hey, come on, how many want some homemade cooking? And you know, also other things I don't even want to think about his emotional life or his mental health, man. That guy must be bored, must be lonely. Poor Clark. Anyways, you take him out, and you know, it's a pretty good night. There's a lot of people coming and going and stuff like that. And like Clark, he never truly, like, I don't really see eye to eye on cyborgs and girls and the bar scene and, you know, all that fun stuff. He just says, oh man, I don't know, I want to find me a real lady that'll treat me right. And I said, yeah, that's what it's all about. I feel with her, brother. I feel you. But I said, oh man, any girl I'm gonna go up and talk to, she at least has to have a robotic leg, a robotic arm. She's got to be at least 25% cyborg. Otherwise, man, it's not very exciting. Like, yeah, dude, cyborgs they're my thing, man. He's trying to find himself a genuine, 100% unaffected human being companion. Like, he's old school. Like, come on, man, it's 2004. You don't just want any girl. You want to find your soulmate. You want to fall in love at the bar. You know, that's what everybody's wanting to do. That's why I'm going. But you know, maybe I'm looking for love in all the wrong places. But I'll tell you, at the Shooting Star Bar, that's where it's all at. But anyways, but Clark, he says, oh no, Jonesy, he got bad taste, man. He got bad taste. Oh man, those girls will kill you. Those girls are swing their. You'll get slapped. You're gonna get. Man, they're gonna hate you, man. The cyborgs are scary. And I said, don't be afraid of no girls, man. Alright, watch this, check it out. So anyways, there's a couple girls sitting over on the table, you know, blonde and a brunette. And sure enough, with, you know, a little bit of observation, one of them's got a robotic hand, and it's silver. Like, the palm is like silver, and then she's got these golden extensions, and her nails are made of diamonds. So this girl's got taste, and this girl's got style. So anyways, I walk up to her, and here's my classic pickup line. I said, so, you're a girl, but you're not a girl, you're a robot. And, you know, that's just made a whole jackass of myself. But the funny thing is, our friend that was with her, she said, that was rude. And she says, no, that was, yeah, okay. So, you know, she was standing up for me. And then her friend says, no. And they started getting this little fight. And then turns out, no, she wasn't even a human, man. Her friend, she like reached over and they got in this little cat fight and they were swinging at each other and she got crazy. And the next thing you know, like, her friend like hit her hat off, and yeah, she was an alien. Like, she had the whole, the whole eyeball growing out of the forehead and all that. And I couldn't tell because she had this really sweet, like, visor mirror hat on, the kind that you wear when you're flying a really fancy flying saucer, and whatnot, You know, people back in the day could only dream about a hat like that. This girl must have been rich, dude. Why did I even think that she's in my league? Like, straight up, man. Working in this robot factory just sets my standards low. So, anyways, yeah, after that, she gets up, she puts her hat back on, she just walks on out there. I mean, you know, alien girls, they really ain't my type, but Clark might like him if he ever mans up and decides to talk to one. But, you know, it's not a bad night after all. Like, I got her friend's number, so the one that wasn't an alien, the one that didn't try to hit me. So, well, that's about all the action I've got in the last few months anyway, so I can't believe this is all going to be on my boss's safety instructional video. Oh, well, that's the funny thing about this is you come work with me, I got stories for days, so we're going to have a lot of fun. But I guess I'd need to teach us something else, otherwise this whole safety instruction is going to be completely useless. So, anyways, I guess the next tool in our arsenal is, you know, people used to call this a putty knife. They used to use something called putty, and maybe they used it for tile, or I think it used to be a toy, kids used to play with it, but I guess you just scrape it and you just go just up and down, just scrape the putty out into the knife, you know. I don't know, make shapes out of it, slice it up, and tear it into pieces. Do what you want with it. Anyways, no, this ain't no putty knife. This is an atomic sludge knife, because sometimes you get you get a robot that's just come back from like battle, or just come back from some sort of mission. Maybe it's an assassin robot. We make a lot of assassin robots. That's mainly our top seller, because who would hire a human to be a hitman? You know, you just can't trust people nowadays. You gotta trust robots to do your dirty work. You know, maybe I can hire me a robot wingman. You know, Clark's a horrible wingman, I'll tell you that much. If anything, it's the other way around. So, yeah, the kid needs to learn it. Straight up. Hey, actually, that reminds me. I need to call that kid real quick. Where did my phone go? Oh, don't tell me. Oh, I left it at the bar. I'm gonna have to use the company phone. I'll be right back in just here. Oh yeah, look at this. This is, oh my god. That just tells you how well they take care of us. This is the iPhone 4. This came out in the early 2010s. Or maybe it's late 2010s, but still, iPhone, Apple, man, they went out of business in 2020. Like, yeah, are you really gonna make me use this? Yeah, that's just tell you. It seriously didn't have Clark's number in here. Luckily I have it I have it in my mind, so I got it totally memorized. He's on automatic speed dial. You know, I love the kid. He's a great guy, but really though, he's just too uptight. You know, like he gets mad when I start talking about, you know, my beliefs and my ethics and you know, what I do for fun, which is drink, which is hang out at the Shooting Star Bar. Okay, here we go. Hey buddy, how's it going? Hey, smile, you're on camera right now. oh, hang on a second. No, put me on. Oh, you're gonna cuss me on the other line? No. You listen to me, man. Listen to me. You missed out tonight, dude. I'll tell you. Dude, why'd you gotta call me in, man? You ruined it for me. You blew it, dude. I was having so much fun. Dude, actually, for the first time, man, I got the girl to buy me a drink. Like, talking about, man, that's never happened to me before, dude. It's right. In all my years of going to the bar, like, I've blown every goddamn paycheck on that bartender. Like, it was it, dude. Hey, Clark, you still there? Hello? I guess he doesn't want to talk to me, but okay. Well, I was gonna invite him to the bar after work, but I assume he don't want to go. Alright, well, anyways. So when you take your sludge knife, you're just gonna want to kind of the same concept. Make sure it's clean. So you might want to just make sure you rub it off, and you just, you know, get all the astroid gunk and goop and all that white shit off your and knife. So, because a lot of times you gotta clean up these robots. You know, most of my job, I'm really hardly a mechanic. I'm more of a sanitation engineer or some fancy title like that. It sounds totally overblown, and not even like the real job that I actually do, but it sounds fancy, and I could tell people to and try to make them impressed, but usually it doesn't work for me like that. So anyways, I'll tell you, like at the bar, like when I tell people what I do, like making small talk, you know, I tell them I'm a senior mechanic, but in real life, I tell them I'm the stockbroker for Robot Factory Incorporated, and of course that hardly ever works. They don't believe me off the bat, and then they say, "Oh, really?" And they start talking about stock prices, and they start bringing up like market trends and like day-to-day values and hour-to-hour values, and I think, uh-oh, I'm in trouble. Well, I don't even know what our stock acronym is. Maybe it's like RBFCKT or Y or something, or Robot Factory. Oh man, I don't even have our stock symbol down. I don't even have stock. I ain't doing no 401k. Like, that's completely obsolete, man. Really, dude, I'm not even interested in this job to begin with. Why do you think I'm passionate enough to invest my money into my own company's stock? Gotta work here, man. I'm gonna invest in the Shooting Star Bar. I mean, that stock's, man, that's a guaranteed investment. You're gonna get extreme returns, man. You know why? Because I'm not the only one, man. There's gotta be 100 million other people just as crazy as me about that place. They're a intergalactical company, the Shooting Star Bar. I'll have to take you there sometime, man, I'll tell you. That's all I ever do anymore, man. Working here in the Robot Factory. That's all I got time for. That's all I got energy for. That's all I got passion for. My job has drained me of my passion for anything outside of just heading out and having fun. Like, it's like, dude, I used to have goals, and I used to have dreams, and I used to have ambitions and aspirations, but now I just work on robots. But it's not a bad life, though. I do have a lot of fun, but if I didn't have the Shooting Star Bar, man, I'd end up like Clark, you know, be answering phones all day, man. Oh, like, you know, I gotta hand it to him, though. He's a good friend. Like, he puts up with a lot of my crap. Well, that's about all he ever does, is just put up with me harassing him. And, so, you know, I always tell him, hey, man, I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you. But I've never heard him laugh once in his whole life. So, what does that tell you? Yeah. So, now that you've got your gear, taught you how to put on your safety glasses, taught you how to put on your gas mask. That thing was getting itchy. It's getting sweaty under there, man. Well, that's about all there is to it. You got clean pairs of tools. You got the Holy Trinity. You got the wrench, the knife, and the cutter. So, yeah, a little bit more of that. So, wait a minute. Oh, today's my day off. Oh man, I got called in on my day off, but it's for some stupid little safety training video like this. Really? That's all I gotta do today. Oh, I got the whole day to myself. Where's that old phone? I was just showing it. Where's it? Okay. Oh, 1 second. I gotta call Clark again real quick. Oh man. Oh, this is gonna be a blast. Hey, Clark. Yeah, it's Jonesy. Yeah, of course it's Jonesy, man. You don't recognize your own company's phone number? Do you even know the address? Do you even know what part of the solar system we're located in? Really, buddy? Come on, man. You're making a fool of yourself. An absolute fool of yourself, man. Dude, you know why you don't have a girlfriend? It's because, dude, come on. You look like a slob. Okay? You don't have any self-respect for yourself, man. You don't look good, okay? You can't just head outside in a black leather jacket and just order like cheap apple beer and expect girls to just flock to you, man. You need to learn. I'm going to teach you something. The next time we go down to the bar, I'll show you how to be a real man, dude. I'll tell you. Man, that's doggy dog world out there, I'll tell you, buddy. But dude, we're a couple of bachelors. We're like Bonnie and Clyde, man. We're gonna head out to the bar. And we're gonna have a blast, dude. We're gonna make some friends. We're gonna party, man. Damn. He hung up on me again, man. But come on, dude. What I was trying to tell him was, you can't look like a guy like me and expect to just, all of a sudden be some sort of superstar like you own the place, man. No, dude. He doesn't know the science of the bar. He doesn't know the rules of the scene, He doesn't have the skill set of the nightlife, He's got the skills to be a receptionist, maybe, but for a branch of a robot factory like ours, man, that's hardly... I wouldn't even mention that to anybody, dude. I wouldn't even... It's funny, the last time I saw him get a girl's phone number, he gave her his number, actually. So he's like, would you like to have my number? Like, he already shot himself in the foot. Like, dude, that was your first mistake right there, I'll tell you. So, old Clark, he just pulls out his wallet, which has like this, has like a little, has this pen protector in it, and that was old school. People in 2016 even thought that was too old to even rock, like pen protectors. But his wallet's got like one built into it, so Clark pulls out his business card and he gives it to her, and it says Robot Factory. And the funny thing is, like, it's actually my business card, but we photoshopped his picture over it, so it looks like he's the senior mechanic. No, and should have called back. Let's just leave it at that. So, but hey, I don't think anyone's ever called me back anyway. I mean, I've sure called them. So, but anyways, man, I'm just gonna make one more phone call. I think the Robot Factory's got a policy against all-day phone calls, and hey, man, this kind of phone, like, really, you're seriously gonna get mad about using this ancient? Hey, yes, yeah, it's me again. Yeah, that's full. How do you recognize my voice? How do you know it's me? Oh, yeah, of course. Oh, that's funny. Okay, yeah, I guess you do constantly have to take me home from the bar, so, yeah, no, I'm actually not at the Shooting Star bar right now. I'm actually at work. Yeah, I have a job. The Robot Factory. What do you mean that looks like a place I would work at? Come on, okay. Look, dude, like, you're gonna come pick me up or not? So, this is totally backwards this time. Instead of taking me from the bar to somewhere else, you're gonna have to take me from somewhere else to the bar. You think you can handle that? Okay, that's what I thought. Of course, you're happy to do it. Alright, buddy. I'll be looking outside for you later. Well, he's on his way, so I'm gonna go party. Alright. So, if you end up getting a job here, I look forward to meeting you.